All right, boys, man, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 3 things I learned in 2025. And I just think I should spread the knowledge that I got because, you learn new things over the years, you know what I mean? And, I've been keeping up with this series where I talk about the top 5 things or 3 things that I learned within the year. This year, it wasn't really too many things that really stood out to me, so that's why I have to do 3. But let's just get straight into it, man, because I don't even want to do too much talking. But first things first, number one, first thing I learned in 2025 is, bro, don't wait on nobody, bro. Like, whatever you trying to do in life, don't sit there and wait on nobody or wait till the right time or do any of them things. Do it now because when that time come, you might be saying the same thing like, dang, I wish I would have started this a lot sooner. Or you might not even do it at all. So make sure that you just start and do what you're trying to do. That's a little off topic, but no, don't wait on nobody. And also, what I mean by don't wait on nobody, because that's not really what I meant. What I really mean by don't wait on nobody, if you want to go somewhere or go out or go to a party or do anything like that, bro, if you don't got nobody to go with you, bro, just go by yourself because you really missing out. You missing out on the potential people that you can meet, whether it's male or female, all because you're waiting on another person. Why are we still waiting on people? I had literally missed out on a couple things because I was literally sitting there waiting on people because some people ain't available. Go anyway. And if you don't got your friends to go or no family member to go anyway. Because who said you got to stay for a long time? Like I said, you have to learn how to enjoy your own company, bro. Because some people they be on bullcrap. If you got bad friends, for one, not gonna lie, you really do need to be. You better off being by yourself because those type of people they would embarrass you in public. So go by yourself sometimes. You don't have to wait on nobody. No one, like, you know what I'm saying? If they want to miss out going to work or they want to sit in the house, let them sit in the house. They messing up their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually 20 years old, and that's one of the things I learned at the age of 19 is don't wait on nobody to go out or go do your thing. Just do it now because time ain't waiting for nobody. And you don't want to be looking back like, dang, I missed out on this because I was sitting there waiting on this person. No, don't wait on nobody. Just go do it. You feel me? I promise you, this year I'm not waiting on nobody. Even if I go by myself, I'm gonna still go, still socialize, because you still have to learn how to socialize. You don't want to become dependent. That's what that does. You're dependent on another person. So we're trying to have as much freedom as possible. We don't want to be dependent on people. You know, let them do what they want to do. If they want to waste their life, do what they doing. Let them waste their life. Let them do what they do. If they want to lie because they can't make it somewhere, let them lie, bro. They the ones that are missing out. Okay. You might go there, you might meet up a cool chick or meet up a cool dude. You never know, bro. You might make a new friend. And actually, when you do this, it shows confidence. And it's not as weird as you think. You end up meeting new people anyway. And no one said you had to stay for a long time. Even if you were just out there for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, that ain't that bad. That ain't no long time. They go back to doing what you're doing. But guess what? 9 times out of 10, if you're gonna go with the mindset of I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna enjoy my own company. And then that's how you really have fun. You feel what I'm saying? So don't wait on nobody. Go do your thing. I done it before. I literally meet new people. So it's not really that serious. It's not as bad as I really thought it was. Build your confidence and keep doing what you're doing. Keep taking care of business. Keep getting to the next level. You know, you're gonna meet new people out there anyway. You're gonna have no choice. I mean, if you want to meet new people, if you don't want to, then fine. But you're naturally just gonna interact with people because you're by yourself. You're in social flow. You're doing what you do. So that's literally probably the number one thing I say I had learned in 2025. Number two, bro, I understood this one thing about manifestation. I wish I had been knew this, but I thought manifestation was all about affirmations and all that. It is about feeling it. Like if you could feel it, that's still cool. That works. But I had learned like to get a consistent feeling in imagination and manifestation, you have to go inside your imagination and visualize yourself with the thing that you already want. You have to already visualize it and see yourself already with it. And then you have to think from it. And then you have to feel that way. Okay? This is how actual manifestation works. You have to feel it, you have to see it, and you have to think from it. A lot of people don't talk about thinking from it. What does it mean to think from it? Let's say you used to work at. I'll give you a real example. I used to work at, I used to work at a spot named Little Caesars. Okay, I used to work at Little Caesars, and then guess what? I started working at Jets. So when you're working at Jets, I thought from it. Like I remember when I used to work at Little Caesars. That's thinking from it. Or I used to be in high school. I used to be in high school, and now I'm in the real world. I remember when I was in high school. That's thinking from it. That's all it is. You have to think from the outcome. So if you want $1 million, you seen $1 million checking account in your imagination, you have to say, I remember when I worked at Little Caesars. You're literally thinking from the desire that you actually want. And that means you're living in the wish fulfilled. You're living in the state of being, of already having. You have to understand that's literally how it works. Before you go to sleep, you must pretend to sleep. And then you actually fall asleep. That's literally how everything else in this world actually works. So you have to imagine yourself, see yourself already with it, and think from it. And you have to feel it. And then that's how everything starts to materialize. Manifestation is all about being. It's about already having it. It's about being thankful for something that you don't even have yet. Until you have to give enough time for it to materialize. A lot of reasons why people don't get what they want is because y'all don't give enough time to materialize. Another thing I'll add on, if you want like fast results, if you work towards it, like work extremely hard towards it, and work extremely hard in imagination, the results often come quick. If you was doing a 3-hour meditation and you spent 3 hours doing what you do, it often comes quick because you're spending a lot of time doing a certain task. My bad. It's falling in alignment. You feel me? That's what it's all about. So you have to fall in alignment, whether it's even girls. If you go in imagination, you see yourself already with females, and then you choose to go out and you start talking to a lot of females and working hard at it, you're naturally just going to already get it quick. You have to work your butt off. Not going to lie. That's just how it works. That's how the world works. That's how everything else works. I know you try. There's times you literally try hard to go to sleep, and it works. I mean, you got to do what works for you, but that's something I had learned and that I thought I'd just share. Like, bro, you have to see in your imagination. If you cannot see in your imagination, 9 times out of 10, you probably can't get that thing. So you have to see yourself already with the desired outcome that you want. And that's pretty much it. That's really how it works. Another thing that I had learned, and this is the third and final thing, one thing I learned about, people is like about human nature. You got to understand that a lot of people, they don't move based off of like kindness. I used to think the world moves off of kindness. You could be a nice person and all that. But being nice actually doesn't get you anywhere, actually, in theory. It actually gets a lot of people they'll turn against you. They'll mess you over. So you have to understand that being nice doesn't get you to where you want to be. But I'm not saying being an asshole does the same thing, because being an asshole about a thing, it still keeps people away from you. So one thing I had learned is, bro, the world, they respect power. They respect authority. It doesn't care about any of that. But often, assholes have more authority over a lot of things. So if you have enough power and a lot of authority and not giving your power away, this is how you become an actual powerful person. This is how you become highly respected. So once you realize that, if you ever have someone that's trying to disrespect you or trying to hate on you or do any of that, understand that they're lower than you. So you already have power over them. And it shows you that a lot of people are actually weak out here. 99% of the population, including a lot of my friends, are honestly weak, honestly. So you got to understand that you have power and you have authority over a lot of these people. So whatever you let slide, you let it slide. Stop giving people power over you. You stay having power, and you feel me? I ain't gonna say a lot of my friends. I said a lot of them. I didn't say all. I said a lot of my friends. Key word. And that's why I'm barely around that. But in theory, once you have the power, you got to understand that you have authority. They respect that. That's what they're loyal to. Why do you think everybody respects God? Why do you think everybody's loyal to these certain people? Especially these people in the hierarchy, you know what I'm saying? Because they have power, they have authority, you know what I mean? So being nice or being mean really doesn't get you anywhere. So you got to understand that. I mean, you're probably better off leaning to the mean part. But what I'm saying is, don't be an asshole for no reason, but don't be too nice for no reason either, though. You feel me? You got to know how to kind of like balance it, but understand that you must have power to get the respect. Understand that. And realize that most of these people out here ain't nothing. So that's some things I learned in 2025. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I feel like that was free game. I'm going to catch you on the next video, man. Peace.